Zaddy of all Zoots, hello Richard, you brighten my day. Your day must really be dark. Or maybe you look at me and you think, well, I mean, at least I don't have his problems. Oh, Zaddy. Anyone else here? Jeff, how are you doing? I really like your jellyfish nightlight. Um, yeah, I bought it hoping to live stream. So, not one of my more popular videos, though, Jeff. So, I'm debating what channel I'm going to live stream that one on. Drinking iced tea tonight. Unsweetened iced tea, by the way. Fred Chambers, turn me up in my headphone, both guns blazing. You know, on my computer screen, because of forced perspective, my hands look enormous. Fred Chambers, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Yes, indeed. BM, sup Neil? How's your day been, dude? It was quiet, I'll be honest, but in addition to being quiet, it was rather I mean, lot to think about. Charlie Brown! Hola, senor! Fred Chambers, did you see the movie American Gangster with Denzel Washington? No, I did not. I did not see American Gangster. Oh, come on, guys. I watched Perfect World starring Kevin Costner. Eddie of all Zoots, what do you make of the Venezuela attack? I don't know, bro. I mean, I haven't been following the story that well, so it's like, what's it all about, really? But I mean, some people say that what's going on is that we're denying China a strategic base from which to hit the United States. But in addition to that, you have to point out that the overall assumption is that China is going to be a proxy war, not a direct war. So they're probably not going to hit the United States because they know they'd be screwed if they did. I fear they'll go for Wait, did Venezuela attack America? Fred Chambers, reason why I asked is, what are the gangsters? What's making $1 million a day? I wonder how. Drugs, probably. I mean, the rise of organized crime in America came from prohibition. They said, you can't sell alcohol. And the mob was like, well, we can sell alcohol. We're criminals. VM. Trump is hitting Venezuela because the president them across to the oil reserves. Because the press denied them access to the oil reserves. I'm the real Moonfee. Good evening, Richard. Moonfee? Trying to find a thumbnail for this that's under 2 megs. It's not easy. What are my 2 weird cats doing in the dark? Guys, I have 2 jobs. And interestingly, I told one of them, I'm not going to be as available as I used to. I can't be full time anymore. And they said, "Oh, fill out a request, but we're not saying we're going to give it to you." They're like, "What? No, you don't seem to understand. If you don't give me the time off, I'm resigning." VM, Trump is hitting Venezuela. Trump, no, is his last year. One would be surprised if he started. Now, Fred, it would be surprised if Trump didn't start a war out of sheer stupidity. Ricky boy, did you hear about Maduro? Yes, I heard he was captured. I heard nothing beyond the captured part. Fred Chambers, oh yeah, FYI, it's raining in California. I know, I drove home in it. It was some crazy rain. Ricky boy, Maduro the socialist had a full Nike suit on. Yeah. Zaddy of all Zoots, he's sharing a cell with Diddy. Hmm. Well, I hope he brought plenty of baby oil. You know, guys, I mean, like I say, before Trump is out of office, we should be going to war with China. But again, the question is really, are we talking a proxy war in which we will kick the crap out of the Chinese? Or are we talking or a proxy war in which the Chinese have a chance, or a full war where the Chinese will just get the snot kicked out of them? Ricky boy, there is no justice in the world. No, there is not. There's a lot of just ass. I mean, the world is just ass right now. But just us, not so much. Ricky boy, but the Chinese have so much stuff. Yeah, it just sucks. Ali the AI. Hi, everyone. Look, understand this much about the Chinese. It's like they have what they call fifth generation fighter jets. Yeah, it's all Temu. Yeah. Their fighter jets, one, are not stealth, and two, Ali, I'm the Temu AI. Yeah. Their fighter jets would never come within shooting distance of ours. We can hit them from too far away. You know, they cannot midair refuel. We can. Just their military is stuck back in the 70s, and our military is, the cutting edge. Plus, we're field testing our stuff. I mean, what do you think is happening in Ukraine? What do you think is happening in Israel? We're finding out what the weaknesses in our equipment is, so that, if we ever actually do fight with it, we're not going to have the same problems. Ricky boy, maybe Russia would help China in a war. No. That's the thing, is that China apparently sent North Koreans to Russia, and they were so busy watching porn they couldn't fight. But yeah, one of the things the Chinese do is they reverse engineer uh, better made stuff and do a cheap version of it. And that's one of the reasons why they fail, because they don't have the staying power. Aniki boy, are you optimistic about America's future? No. I mean, look, yesterday I walked out of my work, and what should I find? Not yesterday, last week. What should I find but a dude shitting behind the building? He's like, I'm homeless. Okay, but I mean, does that mean you get to shit behind my building? No, it does not. And I mean, yes, I have ideas on how to deal with the homelessness problem, but I don't think anybody would listen to me, and I don't have the funding to do it myself. Out of the eye, nice thing to find. Yeah, well. Found two people having sex behind the building once. I mean, the worst thing they ever found behind my building was a dead body. Ricky boy, we need a big hole in the ground where the homeless can take a dump. No. Out of the eye. At least it wasn't a large group. You know, guys, one of the things that I talked about is trying to move the homeless to California City. Because California City, I mean, there's a lot of dirt roads and there's a lot of properties that are just empty. And it's like, one thing we could do is, give them a plot of, because there's just land out there, right for the taking. Just give them a plot of land and set up a solar cell bank on it, Just be like, okay, we're going to put a set of solar cells here, and you're going to have electricity, and you're going to sell the electricity you don't use to the grid, and that would give them, an income. And the thing about California City is that, of course, very few people live there for its size, and there's no economy. So even getting welfare, the homeless people would actually be benefiting the economy. Ricky boy, are the fent zombies better than the meth heads? No. I mean, I really wouldn't know the difference, to be dead honest with you. Meth heads can be pretty aggressive. Oh, yeah, that sounds reasonable. They can fertilize the land with crap. Well, I mean, yes, human fecal material is an excellent fertilizer. Um, Again, California has a power crisis, and you know, building mini power plants and getting the homeless out of Los Angeles are two great ideas. But the problem with California City is that it has no economic engine. And one of the things that's happening a lot in California is that economic engines are breaking down. The largest mozzarella factory in California has moved or been shut down. And, like, I think Budweiser had a major plant that was shut down recently. And it's like, no, these things aren't huge. It's like, okay, there were 300 direct jobs and maybe 250 indirect jobs based on that plant. But the thing is that this was an anchor business and it was bringing a lot into the economy. So, it's like you may not be the guy that works at the plant, but you may be the guy that works on the car of the guy that, works at the plant. You know what I'm saying? Ricky boy, maybe a social safety net would fix the problem. Yes and no. I mean, for one thing, I would have to pay more in taxes for the social safety net to work. And the bottom line is that, rich people are really good at getting out of taxes and poor people aren't. So, yes, it would greatly benefit the poor, but disproportionately harm the middle class. I mean, one of the things you have to understand about California is that there are more than enough jobs to go around, but everybody needs two of them. So it's like, I have two jobs. One of my jobs, we have a number of positions that are open that no one will work. And there has to be a reason. Most likely the reason is it's just It just pays too little to do that job. Ricky boy, taxes are good when used on the right things. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying more in taxes if it meant I had health care. Didn't have to worry about that. But I mean, guys, it's just one of those things. It's like the people with the power to fix the system are the people who benefit from its being broken. So, it's like this. Gordak. Hello. Hello, Gordak. It's good to see you again. Ricky boy, I don't think America will ever fix healthcare. They will eventually. I mean, maybe 100 years from now, but they will. I mean, here being the thing, if I'm the guy that fixes pipes for the government and a broken pipe is watering my brother-in-law's farm, I'm not going to be too interested in fixing that pipe because it's making my sister rich, Oh, yeah, that's got those likes up. Y'all better do double tapping the screen like your life depends on it. We're crushing the algorithm. Yes. There are 4 people watching, and there are 4 likes, so. It's one of those things you get these comments. I just double tapped with my tip. Okay. How you double tap is of no concern to me. If you could double tap with your hemorrhoids, I would be fine with that. Gordak, what is up with this AIS? AI is the future. I almost want to try one of those AI companions. Have you ever seen those? Like, I'm an AI girl and I can interact you without limits or what is it? Boundaries. I'm not sure I want a computer to interact with me without boundaries. Ricky boy, maybe the low income people could pay more taxes. Yeah, that would help. Really. Gordak, Grok has won. There is problem with AI, often smarter than person who owns it. Kin Karim, stop. In the name of love. Gordak, Grok has unhinged mode. Well, apparently, Gordak, what you can do is you can get an app for your phone that you can go out there and make yourself a virtual girlfriend or boyfriend. And it's like, she can look like your ex or, a chick from your work, which is creepy. Like, there's hot chicks in my work. But I mean, I don't want AI version of them, like, having phone sex with me. But then I've never had phone sex because I don't understand phone sex. Yariki boy, how is work? Busy? Which work? Truck stop? Busy. Um, Historic building? Not so much. Zeddy Valzoots, will you offer some musings on quantum mechanics? Really don't know what to tell you about quantum mechanics. It's very wobbly science. I mean, quanta are the energy packets that make up subatomic particles, but the constitution of a quanta may be nebulous by its definition. So it's like, they said something like the more accurately you know the location of something, the less accurately you can know its mass, because you know if you know the exact location of the central quantum packet of its mass, then you can only know that you don't know how big it is because your area is too small. Gordak, what I'm saying is you can do that with Grok. Do what with Grok? Get a fake sexy girlfriend? Ning again, dude. Like, yeah, okay. So tell me, Gordak, how did you come by this information? I mean, I don't think I want to go find out if that's true or not. Like, something tells me that that's just weird. Ericky boy, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. That's true. Gordak, because I tried it. Okay, so you got yourself a sexy girlfriend? Or boyfriend, not judging. I mean, as companion. Okay, sweetheart, you can't sit on the keyboard. Get your fuzzy butt off the keyboard. You unliked my live stream. Why would you do that, Nimbus? Yeah, one of the things I do at one of my works because they won't let me bring my laptop is I scroll on my phone way too much. Artiki boy, so sad artists make better art. Yeah, well, I mean, what are you going to do? Lord save us, everyone. We're a broken people living on a loaded gun. We can't be outmatched. We can't be outrun. We're a broken people living on a loaded gun. I mean, again, here becomes a question. Can you consider something made by AI art? And that is a question that really does resonate because for the longest time, art was something made by human intelligence. You know, yeah, if it was natural, if it was naturally occurring, technically wasn't art. Arnie boy, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Uh, I don't know. I think the man who has too little is still poor. It was one of those things, my brother kept saying is like, if you've got 100 people and 100 slices of pizza, and the first guy takes 50, it's like, yeah, but the problem that people don't understand is we don't have 100 slices of pizza. We have 100 pizzas. We have more than enough for everyone. But the first guy takes 50 full pizzas, more than he will ever be able to eat in any reasonable amount of time. And, that's just what he does. There was an experiment involving parrots. They trained parrots to understand the concept of currency. We give you these things, you trade them for food. Okay? And when the parrot got too many and the other parrot got none, we found that parrots are charitable. They will give their currency to other parrots so that both parrots can eat. Primates, on the other hand, when they experience income inequality, they invent prostitution. Ricky boy, we need to bring back feudalism. Gordak, isn't it summary of capitalism? Here's the thing, Gordak. There's no perfect ism. Okay? Communism only works in small groups. Capitalism needs guardrails. And the most happy people on earth have a socialistic system based on a capitalistic economy. So, everybody is taken care of by socialism, but everybody has the ability to get more. It's like this, like my brother is disabled, okay? If he went out there and got a job, they would take his disability away. He therefore has no incentive to get a job. It's just like when I'm on unemployment, I don't have any reason to go out there and push getting another job, because all that means is I don't get my unemployment. Yeah, by the time I do find another job, I'm normally pretty bad off financially, but I still would like to use up all of my unemployment. And it's like they take it dollar for dollar, so it's very easy for you to lose your unemployment. I would actually argue that the best way to handle that is to have, like, let's just say they take it 50 cents on the dollar, and in honesty, you would have to find a much better job to not get a significant amount of your unemployment. I also think that when a business fires somebody, if that person gets unemployment, the business should have to pay the full unemployment, or at least if it's a large corporation. Because they do stupid stuff to make it so you don't have to, that you can't get the unemployment. And that's messed up. I think I got some. I made this in a coffee pot. Got some coffee grounds in it. But look, guys, people try to villainize words. A family is by its nature communistic. Okay? Everybody contributes to their ability, and, everyone is taken care of, at least theoretically. Is that a bad thing? I mean, back in the day when we were a hunter gatherer society and when we farmed and such, people tended to have big families for two reasons. The first reason was not everyone was going to survive. The second reason was you need every pair of hands you can tending that farm, gathering those berries. It's just what things were like. So yeah, that's communistic. The problem with communism as a large scale system, however, is that it takes away the drive, the desire to do better. I mean, if you can't lose your job, you get paid the same no matter what, you never get a raise based on merit. What's the point of working hard? I don't know, guys. Although I will say one thing. I don't believe in the terms of the ceasefire or the truce or whatever they're talking about in terms of Ukraine. I mean, if I were in power, I would be giving Putin two choices: unconditional surrender or death. And I would be putting $1 billion bounty on his head. It's that simple that if we let Russia take territory in Ukraine, what will happen is that people will say, okay, we can take territory via conquest. It would embolden China to try and take Taiwan again. And that's a bad thing. So, are any of you still here? I mean, says 5 people are watching, but no one's commenting here. I mean, if nobody's watching this, I can do something else. And yeah, for those of you who are wondering, I'm still not feeling all that great. Code monkey not feeling so great. Code monkey not seeing so straight. Code monkey like Cheetos. Code monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Code monkey very simple man. Have warm fuzzy secret heart. Code monkey like you. Okay. It looks like everybody left. Thank you, boy. I just saw your sauce swap video. Okay, what'd you think? I tried to comment when I have something to say. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think it's just you and I at the moment. That's kind of the thing. These are interactive. These are a way for me to be one with my fan group. And I mean, if nobody's talking, it's like I said. The reason I started Ariki Boy, but I need to go soon. Yeah, I mean, it's just you and I anyway. It was a good video. I also like your shorts. Oh, Rock Face Rock. Hello. See, Ariki Boy, I have a lot of different kinds of shorts, so you should really be more specific. You mean the ones where I tell jokes? Rock Face Rock, as you say, just you and I. Oh. Yes, I mean, it's sad. It's just you and me and the voices in my head. Ricky Boy, yes, the jokes are funny. Keep doing them. I don't have a lot of choice at the moment. I'd like to do the review blog stuff more, but I mean, it's a time thing. I don't know. If my other job is serious about making me quit, which I am perfectly willing to do because it sucks, I guess I'll have more time to do YouTube shorts. Is blogging lucrative? No. No. Rock Face Rock, what is your job? I am a security guard. Clyde Frog, YouTube Shorts, what a life. Yeah. Oh. Rock Face Rock, are you tired? Yes. Nice, I do handyman work better than being Wings of Redemption. I don't know about that. Mary, hello. Everyone, sorry I'm late. Eh. Well, we definitely missed you. Rock Face Rock, sleep. Gotta get that 8 hours of beauty sleep. Dude, there was a day last month that I got 12 hours. Oh, I mean, I don't get enough sleep. And the reason I don't get enough sleep is that it's a two job thing. So it's like, you know, there is at least one time every week that I leave my house for more than 24 hours. Which my cats absolutely hate. Mary, oh thanks. Rockface Rock, whoa, just was on vacation and got 10 hours every night was bliss. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, again, dude, it's like I say. If I could put 80 hours into YouTube every week and make a living, I would. Because at least then I wouldn't be doing as much driving. But it's like what I did at work today is I actually sat there working on videos most of the day because I was working in an empty building and there was nothing to make me do any work. Clyde Frog, do your cats eat your walls? What? Clyde Frog, have you been doing cocaine again? Rockface Rock, diving, something takes so long, but I enjoy the drives. Roll down the windows and putting on my music helps me wake up in the morning. Driving, yeah. Again, dude, I work way too much to enjoy myself driving. Clyde Frog, cats, if left alone, will burrow into the walls for new experiences. Um, I have enough cats that they keep each other company. Mary Hidden, sorry to hear of your headaches. Are you getting enough rest and water? Hidden, you ignored my comment before, Rock Face Rock. It is because I'm black. What? Now, guys, we're all the same color here. Hidden, Mary, no! White Frog, well, better just hope on doing get the plan started because if so, you'll be digging your cats out and patching holes for weeks. Rockface Rock, all right. When I joined, there were two people leaving. There are nine. I am going to drink a protein shake, shower, then read in bed. I need now to say, figure out what hidden means. Mary, I would get a call into your dock and get some rest and water. Yeah, yeah. Sounds like a plan. Hidden. Thank you, Mary. One man caught on a barbed wire fence. One man he resists. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. Okay, guys, just four people watching. Mary, Pride, one of my favorite YouTube songs. Love that band, yeah. The shot rings out in the Memphis sky. Street heat. Don't remember, but they could not take your life. Clyde Frog, the song is a good song. I love DJ MC Lil Tomo. Okay? Here's a question for you, Mary. Who do you like more, YouTube or Springsteen? Or are they connected somehow? Because I don't know enough about music. Simons, I love the hair, King Richard the Circumcised. Clyde Frog, I believe he dropped that song in the 80s. Mary Mistrada, oh, that is tough. Mike, hi. Mary, I would say I listen to Springsteen more consistently. You know, there was a time when I really didn't know who made what song. It wasn't a big thing with me. It's becoming a bigger thing now. Zarklins. Hello, remember me, friend? Mike, just got done playing Mario Party. Took 2 hours. That's understandable. Clyde Frog, is George Straits or George Gay a better musician? I have no idea. Uh, Simmons, how are the cats? They're okay. Okay, I've almost been on an hour and there are only 6 of you. This has really been a miserable live stream. Oh, and I have so much to do. Hello, Nimbus is my favorite. Nimbus is over there sleeping right now. Clyde Frog, go crack one for me, bud. Uh, I don't. I only have beer in bottles right now. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go lie down and be depressed. I mean, you guys aren't really saying much anyway. So, all right, I'm gonna call it quits. Uh, you folks have a good day. I'm Richard. Mary, have a good night, Rich. Yeah, you too.